Tell whether each set is a function. Circle yes or no. Explain your answers in words. So first of all, let's make sure we know what function means. Okay, so to be a function, every input, or x, has only one output, one y. So, for example A, if we look here, when x is 3, it has two different y values. You can't have a function where you plug in for x, 3, and get two different y values if it's the same function. It's not possible. So we would put no. When x is 3, it has two different outputs, or y's. And we could also say -1 and 1. Those are the outputs it has. So because of this, it makes it not a function. Another way to also explain why it's not a function is to use the vertical line test, but to use the vertical line test, we need a graph. So you could sketch a graph. So 3, -1, and then 5, -1, and then 3, 1, and then 0, 4. So if I graph those 4 points, that's what it looks like. And if I draw a vertical line right here, it touches the graph one time. But if I draw a vertical line here, it touches the graph twice. That means when x is 3, it has two different y values. That's what we wrote here. So you could also say, show me a graph, and say because of the vertical line test, it hits the graph twice, and show me this here, that if I draw a vertical line right here, it touches it twice, and show me that if you're going to use the vertical line test. Okay, if we take a look at the next example here, we need to see if every input, every x, has only one output. It's okay if they have the same output, but we can't have this, the same x value having two different y values. That's what we're looking for. So it's okay that these are the same, that the 5s are the same. That's the y's. It doesn't matter the y's. So every x can only have one y. So we would put yes, because every x has only one y. Now, if we draw a graph, and we look at the graph of those 4 points that I just graphed from up here, you can see that it passes the vertical line test, because if I draw a vertical line, it only touches it once. Draw a vertical line, touches it once. Draw a vertical line, touches it once. Draw a vertical line, touches it once. So it passes the vertical line test. Any vertical line only hits the graph, touches the graph at one point. So every x has only one y.